So before going to the questions part of this topic, so let us just summarize the topics that we have learned in this topic, functions. So first we have learned the machine interpretation of the function. We have learned about the domain and range of the function. We have learned what equal functions are. We have learned what vertical line test is to determine whether the graph represents a function or not. We have seen what inverse function is. We have seen what composite functions are, algebra of functions, and we have seen several basic functions. And in the basic functions, we have seen 10 different sets. That is constant and signum function, identity function and modulus function, greatest integer function and fractional part function, exponential and logarithmic function, square and square root, cube and cube root, nth power and nth root functions, and polynomial and rational functions, reciprocal function, up and down function, that is x plus 1 by x function. So this is the nutshell of what we have learned in this topic. So once you have seen all the videos, just check how much of each topic you remember. And if you forget something, so you go back and refresh your knowledge. That's what is suggested. And you can remember all the topics of this chapter using the acrostic MahaDEV ki gaadi. You know who MahaDEV is. So what I usually do is functions means some work in Hindi is Kam, and that relates to Kamdev, and who is the one who destroys Kamdev is MahaDEV, and MahaDEV ki gaadi. Gaadi in this context is cab. Assume that MahaDEV is coming down to earth and taking a cab, and M stands for machine interpretation, B stands for domain and range topic, E stands for equal functions topic, V stands for VLT topic, I stands for inverse function topic. In the topic gaadi, in the cab, C stands for composite function, A stands for algebra of functions, B stands for basic functions. And within basic functions, you have to remember that if you have 10 different options, that you have 10 different sets of functions that you need to remember. Remember them in pairs. That will be easy to remember instead of remembering one by one. Constant function and signum function. Constant function's graph is like this. Signum function's graph is like this, right? And next, identity function and modulus function. Identity function graph is like this. Modulus function graph is like this. Next, you have greatest integer function and fractional part function. Greatest integer functions is a step function, and fractional part function is a knife function. It's saw function. And exponential and logarithmic functions. Exponential functions goes like this. Logarithmic function goes like this. It becomes steeper as we go up. It becomes flatter as you go up. And we know square root and square cube and cube root, nth and nth power. And polynomial and rational functions. There are no specific graphs. It depends on the problem. Rational function, reciprocal function. The reciprocal function graph looks something like this. We have remembered that reciprocal function is always greater than 2 and always less than minus 2. And up and down, reciprocal function is y is equal to 1 by x. And up and down function is x plus 1 by x. This is the graph of x plus 1 by x. Reciprocal function looks something like this. So all the graphs have to be remembered. The domains and ranges have to be remembered. The specific properties of some of the functions have to be remembered. And once you remember all of this, you are ready to do the problems. So let us look at some problems. And before doing any problem, let us see which topic the question is in. And we'll use the concept specific to that question, specific to that subtopic, and solve the questions. Thank you.